today. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You look at this Raiders defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Stroud looking to change the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It was the linebacker, Shaquille Leonard, who applied the heat.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Stroud backed up near his goal line. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
The numbers for him from a week ago, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Saints at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Again, it's Mixon, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. And Stroud now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went ahead and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage. Here's 2nd and 10. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. He got 29 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Once again, they run with Mixon. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, here's Stroud. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Touchdown, Saints. Justin Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, they go with Jacobs. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Carr going to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now a play fake. Carr looking deep for Adams. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes.
And he is touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Here's Stroud. Throwing right, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's a give to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Third and 5. Now Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that one a long 11-play drive. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Final play of the half, Stroud. So we've hit halftime all even, and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Shaquille Leonard able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own. Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down. See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On first down, Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. On the bootleg, Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Martin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete. A handoff to Mixon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right. Throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine. I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Carr to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Play action. Stroud now. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Joe Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Stroud on 3rd down now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Shaquille Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Stroud off the play fake. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mixon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a yard.
Now Carr.
The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. Now 2nd and 4. Carr to throw. Able to connect with Jacobs.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Carr. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Stroud back to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's Stroud.
And it's complete to Martin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Racing to the end zone.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So out come the Raiders.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
And now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll run with Mixon.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Saints, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. Now Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So here are the Saints now with great starting field position. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away to look elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Stroud's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Now the numbers for Waddle in last week's ball game. 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Purdy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Leonard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the first quarter. What do they do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move. But the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Nixon will try the right side. Shedding the tackle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. But they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw is on target to Likely. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Stroud sets up the play action. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Mixon up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Joe Mixon
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. C.J. Stroud, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for.
they got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. A short one there to Freiermuth. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Purdy from the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys going to go on off. One final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tre'Davious White with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Final play of the half. Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, Mixon. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down. To throw is Heineke. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Mixon is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Get it now.
Purdy. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
I'm on a blitz.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield
and
create catches.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Slant pass, hauled in.
Oh, he caught it.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Nah, we ain't with all of that. Fuck that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, quick throw there is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to
I bet.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I bet. Let's do this.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Stupid. Oh, yeah, we out.
For the 4th time today.
We out. Oh, he ain't catching me. Fuck out of here. Bum ass nigga.
It's a touchdown.
Shimmy, Kimmy.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Parker hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Tucker down and the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
You ain't gonna log out all the way to the Super Bowl and Lord, because I ain't no Sunday go out of bounds. That's crazy.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Blood. I want blood this season. Now I want blood.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, Perryman injured?
Here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Oh, Young in there? Let's see what Young could do.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Purdy now on 2nd down. A short one there to Freiermuth. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Purdy. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy's throw complete to Freiermuth. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just
gave up one touchdown.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
I took that blitz off that stupid ass camera.
And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, shit.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
I don't know why I did that, but fuck it. I don't even care.
45-yard line.
Because we going to get the win.
On first down, Purdy.
Oh.
Waddle on the left side.
He jumped in. Wow. I hate when they do that shit. Nigga jumped in front of it. He didn't even get it.
Purdy to throw it on first down. That's complete to his
This bitch ass nigga's trying to score again.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Nah, fuck
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, we outside. We outside. We outside. We outside.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, you
And this
know.
is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
He's a hoe.
Jalen Waddle from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. First down, Heineke. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one,
that's a wild
victory
intros
here
again
for New Orleans. And they've got to feel good about league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for New Orleans, they're
I'm putting Justin Jefferson that double me shit right back on. I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Pardon the swag. Pardon the swag, peoples.
Today,
We outside in the Superdome.
New Orleans. It's week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's gonna be my last game for right now, and then I'm gonna log off for a little while. CD Lamb with them red dreads.
It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
This looks like everything. Excuse me. Fuck that. I don't care. I'm turning this fan on. It's hot. My bad if y'all hear a little wind. It's bacon, like a sausage and egg in here. You high?
They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0
Yeah, we outside.
through the first month
We
of
unbeaten.
change.
You know the vibe. Never dare, never win another dollar. Get paid, get money. You know the vibe.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Damn.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Damn, 3-8.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Watch this game.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play action. Stroud now. And incomplete to open things up. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that.
Oh, my God.
But the truth of the matter
oh, my Lord, Jesus, that was mine.
Because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
You get that? I
talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass. Right? They get upfield, they push the passer, sometimes neglect.
I'm throwing this shit to Justin Jefferson.
That's something that they have to work on.
We're gonna run that slant. Fuck it.
Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Let's go, JJ.
Big decision here early.
Let's go, JJ.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got it to about the 40.
The numbers for Mixon last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. That is caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Stroud.
Damn.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was a mistake, y'all.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Better not be no fucking holding.
He'll be stopped at the 6.
How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? They will never know.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have in that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Let's go, Joey.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Oh, that's Jamali. That's Jamali.
New Orleans.
That's Molly Moore. I think they was going to throw Joey in there. Yeah, boy, Molly Moore.
Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're
watch the lockup on defense.
All they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Watch Molly Moore.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Richardson off the play fake. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is
nada, you get nada. You get nothing.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And you look at this Saints defense.
Yeah, we outside, y'all, we outside.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Denzel Perryman with a sack. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off play action. Richardson. And pressure coming. Got him once again. Shaquille Leonard. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
3rd and long for Richardson. And he knocks the ball away, and
the fucking defense,
fellas.
Interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
He's got his target. That's complete.
I knew exactly what he was going to cut.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Saints at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
This pass caught by Beckham. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. A handoff running left, Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Here's a give to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
No, this is yours, Mixon. You might as well just go all the way in. You might as well just take it.
Now Joe Mixon.
Might as well just take it.
On the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Mixon with it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Here we go with Williams. He will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, watch this, though.
Williams stopped up short of the goal line
watch this.
On 4th down.
Watch the defense, though.
Hold tight down near the goal line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Richardson looking to throw this. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
That was a first down.
The Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Richardson to the air on first down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Oh, what a move. Flashes another juke. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Richardson. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive kick.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
Oh, yeah, and it's the team that beat me in the Super Bowl, too.
Scoring game.
Nah, yeah. Oh, nah, yeah.
Message received here.
Yeah.
No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
You know that we on them.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe.
They're not getting nothing out here.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, here's Richardson. Got a man. It's McBride complete.
Wow.
He's got daylight. Inside the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Trey McBride. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin.
That was nasty. I ain't even going to hold you.
And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ain't nobody punting.
4th down.
Crazy.
Stroud.
Wow.
The slant, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Richardson now on second down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. And Richardson back to throw it. A short one here caught by McBride. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Akers. Touchdown, Chargers.
And this is where you can't help but think about our friend, the coach, the late John Madden, because this was his kind of football right here. Line them up and let them get after it down in the trenches. And as a running back, you just need that one crease, one sign of daylight. He finds it, and he barrels into the end zone. Touchdown, coach, just like you would draw it up.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Mixing up the middle. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
No, we needed to stop, baby.
Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
On first down, Richardson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's how you fucking do it.
And the return this time.
How you fucking do it.
42-yard line.
Thought this was over?
You combined last week
You thought this was over?
going because he had 2 interceptions
Fuck
a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Stroud on third down now. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They run. It's Williams. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Second down, 8 yards to go. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes second down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this way, and the call is going to be overturned. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Well, that's a group that's well aware of what's going on the scoreboard right now. Excellent work by them to push them back. That defense, they want to make sure the worst they come out of this with is a field goal and a tie game.
Second down, goal to go. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Richardson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Richardson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Richardson to throw it. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Oh.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for L.A., they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa.
I'm going to holler at y'all. One, you know the vibe.